Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by the challenges life throws your way? Welcome to Stay Calm, Think Smart, where we unlock the secrets to mastering critical thinking and maintaining composure in any situation. This guide is your companion for transforming how you approach life's difficulties, making better decisions, and navigating complex problems with confidence. Chapter 1. Laying the Foundation. In a world that often feels overwhelming, where the pace of life accelerates with each passing day, the ability to think clearly and remain calm in the face of challenges is not just desirable, it's essential. Have you ever found yourself standing at a crossroads, burdened by the weight of a decision that could alter the course of your life? Perhaps it was a crucial choice at work, a personal dilemma that kept you awake at night, or an unexpected situation that left you feeling paralyzed by uncertainty. In these moments, it's easy to succumb to stress and anxiety, allowing our emotions to cloud our judgment and obscure our path forward. But what if you could cultivate the skills to navigate these turbulent waters with grace and confidence? Welcome to Stay Calm, Think Smart, a transformative journey designed to empower you with the art of critical thinking and emotional regulation. Imagine embarking on this adventure like a traveler, setting out on a grand expedition. Before you lies a vast landscape filled with challenges and opportunities, and at the summit of this metaphorical mountain stands your goal: mastering the ability to remain calm and think critically in any situation. The journey may appear daunting, with twists and turns that threaten to deter you from your path, yet with each step you take, you will uncover insights and develop the tools necessary to approach life's difficulties with clarity and poise. As we begin this exploration, take a moment to reflect on the importance of your mindset. What if I told you that your thoughts and emotions are the lens through which you perceive the world? When this lens is clouded by stress and anxiety, your ability to see situations clearly diminishes, leaving you vulnerable to impulsive decisions that may not serve your best interests. But fear not, for this guide will provide you with practical strategies and techniques to clear that lens, enabling you to view life's challenges with a renewed sense of focus and determination. The foundation of our journey is built upon two essential pillars: mindfulness and critical thinking. These two concepts, when combined, create a powerful toolkit that empowers you to remain composed in high-pressure situations while making informed decisions. Think of mindfulness as the gentle breeze that clears away the fog of confusion, allowing you to see the world around you with enhanced clarity. It teaches you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, cultivating an awareness that helps you navigate the complexities of your inner world. Meanwhile, critical thinking serves as your compass, guiding you through the maze of information and choices you encounter daily. But why is this combination so effective? Imagine your mind as a finely tuned instrument, capable of producing beautiful melodies when played with skill and precision. When stress and emotional turmoil take center stage, however, that instrument becomes out of tune, producing discordant notes that hinder your ability to think clearly. By cultivating a sense of calm through mindfulness, you create an environment in which your critical thinking skills can flourish. It's like tuning that instrument, allowing it to resonate with clarity and beauty once more. As we delve deeper into this journey, consider what you hope to achieve. With each chapter, you will build a foundational understanding of both calmness and critical thinking. You'll learn to identify the signs of stress and emotional reactivity within yourself, and implement simple techniques to regain your composure when faced with challenging moments. Whether it's taking a few deep breaths before responding to a difficult email or pausing to reflect on multiple perspectives, when grappling with a complex problem, these small practices will pave the way for profound change. Moreover, you will begin to integrate calmness into your decision-making processes. This does not mean suppressing your emotions or becoming detached. Rather, it is about creating a mental space where you can objectively examine your thoughts and feelings. You'll discover how your emotional state influences your thinking and develop strategies to maintain a balanced perspective, even when the stakes are high. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will undoubtedly be rewarding. With consistent practice and effort, you will experience a transformation in how you approach life's challenges, Complex problems that once seemed insurmountable will gradually become manageable, no longer shrouded in confusion. You will navigate these difficulties with grace and intelligence, gaining confidence in your ability to address even the most daunting situations. As you master the art of calm, critical thinking, you will likely witness improvements in various aspects of your life, including your career, relationships, and overall satisfaction. So, what are the key steps involved in this process? At its core, this journey involves understanding the principles of critical thinking and learning practical mindfulness techniques for cultivating calmness. Critical thinking goes beyond mere logical reasoning. It encompasses a comprehensive approach to analyzing information, questioning assumptions, and making informed decisions. Throughout this guide, you will learn to identify cognitive biases that cloud your judgment and develop strategies for evaluating evidence objectively. Techniques such as the 5 whys for root cause analysis or decision matrices will become invaluable tools in your mental toolkit. Simultaneously, you will engage in the cultivation of calmness through mindfulness techniques. This does not require you to become a meditation guru. Rather, it is about developing practical skills to manage your mental and emotional state in real-world situations. You will explore breathing exercises, body scan techniques, and other methods to quickly center yourself when faced with stress. These steps are designed to build upon each other, creating a synergistic effect that enhances your overall capabilities. By establishing a foundation of calmness, you will create the mental space necessary for effective critical thinking. Conversely, as your critical thinking skills improve, you will find it easier to maintain your composure during challenging situations. This positive feedback loop of personal growth is what sets this approach apart from other self-improvement methods. It's not merely about thinking more logically or feeling more relaxed. It's about integrating these skills to become a more effective, resilient, and confident individual. As we conclude this introductory chapter, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the journey ahead. The path to mastering calm, critical thinking may be fraught with obstacles, but the rewards are immeasurable. With each chapter, you will gain new insights and tools to add to your mental toolkit, preparing you for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the concept of the calm mindset, exploring how to cultivate emotional stability, even in the face of intense pressure. This exploration will set the stage for clearer thinking and better decision-making as we continue on this transformative journey. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. By opening this guide and committing to this process, you have already taken that crucial first step toward becoming a master of calm, critical thinking. The path lies before you, filled with discoveries, challenges, and opportunities for growth. Are you ready to take the next step? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps our channel to grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2. Cultivating the Calm Mindset. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm, surrounded by chaos, yet feeling a profound sense of peace within. This vivid image encapsulates what we will explore in this chapter: the calm mindset. In a world filled with uncertainty, stress, and constant distractions, cultivating a calm mindset is not merely beneficial. It is a crucial skill that can transform the way you navigate the challenges of life. As we delve into this concept, it's essential to recognize that a calm mindset goes beyond just feeling relaxed or unbothered. It is about achieving a state of emotional stability that allows you to maintain your composure and think clearly, even in high-pressure situations. Picture yourself in a critical moment, a high-stakes business meeting, a personal crisis, or a demanding family situation. In these instances, your ability to stay calm can make all the difference. The first step in cultivating this calmness is to understand how you typically respond to stress. Do you notice your heart racing? Do anxious thoughts flood your mind, creating a whirlwind of emotions that make it difficult to think clearly? These reactions are common, and they can significantly impair your ability to engage in critical thinking and make sound decisions. Now, let's explore the power of calmness in these moments. When you can maintain a sense of inner peace, even in the face of external chaos, you create an environment conducive to clear thinking. It's akin to turning down the volume on background noise, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. But how do we cultivate this elusive state of calm? The journey begins with the recognition that calmness is not about suppressing your emotions or pretending that stress doesn't affect you. Instead, it involves developing the ability to observe your thoughts and feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. One powerful approach to achieving this is through mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's a skill that can be cultivated with practice, much like building a muscle. As you incorporate mindfulness into your daily life, you may notice subtle shifts in your responses to stress. Rather than immediately reacting to a challenging situation, you might find yourself pausing to take a deep breath, creating space to approach the problem with a clearer mind. This simple act of mindfulness can serve as a powerful tool for maintaining emotional stability. In addition to mindfulness, we will explore mental exercises that strengthen your ability to remain calm under pressure. These exercises can take various forms, from visualization techniques to cognitive reframing strategies. One effective exercise involves mentally rehearsing challenging scenarios. By envisioning yourself staying calm and composed in difficult situations, you train your brain to respond more effectively when real challenges arise. It's like creating a mental blueprint for calmness that you can draw upon when needed. Another valuable technique is the practice of self-compassion. Often, our harsh self-criticism can be a significant source of stress and emotional turmoil. By learning to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can build a more stable emotional foundation from which to face life's challenges. Imagine offering yourself the same compassion you would extend to a friend facing a tough situation. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your emotional resilience. As you progress in your journey toward a calm mindset, you will undoubtedly encounter situations that test your newfound skills. This is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. Staying grounded under pressure is essential for maintaining emotional stability. One effective strategy is the use of grounding techniques. These are simple exercises designed to help you stay connected to the present moment, preventing your mind from spiraling into anxiety or panic. Consider the classic 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. In this exercise, you identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This act of sensory awareness anchors you in the present, calming your mind and allowing you to think more clearly. Similarly, focusing on your breath is a powerful technique. By taking slow, deep breaths and paying attention to the sensation of air moving in and out of your body, you create a sense of calm and centeredness. This technique is particularly useful because it can be employed discreetly in almost any situation. Of course, developing a calm mindset requires practice. Incorporating practical exercises into your daily routine is essential. One of the most effective practices is daily mindfulness meditation. This doesn't have to be lengthy or formal. Even just 5 minutes a day of focused attention can make a significant difference over time. To get started, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and focus your attention on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath without judgment. Over time, this practice will enhance your awareness and control over your thoughts and emotions. In addition to meditation, consider integrating breathing exercises into your daily routine to provide immediate calm when needed. One powerful technique is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and then exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times. This exercise activates your body's relaxation response, calming your mind and reducing stress. As you implement these practices, you may wonder what results to expect. While everyone's journey is unique, many people experience common outcomes as they cultivate a calmer mindset. At a basic level, you're likely to notice reduced stress in your daily life. situations that once sent you into a tailspin of anxiety may start to feel more manageable. This alone can significantly enhance your overall quality of life and well-being. With continued practice, you may find improved focus and decision-making abilities. The mental clarity that accompanies emotional stability empowers you to analyze situations more objectively and make choices rooted in logic rather than impulse or emotion. For those who truly dedicate themselves to cultivating a calm mindset, the ultimate outcome is mastery of emotional regulation. This doesn't mean you will never feel stressed or anxious. Those emotions are a natural part of the human experience. Instead, it means you will have the tools to manage your emotional state effectively, even in the most challenging circumstances. However, the path to developing a calm mindset is not without its challenges. One common obstacle is maintaining a consistent mindfulness practice. Life can get busy, and it's easy to let your meditation or breathing exercises fall by the wayside. If you find yourself struggling with consistency, try setting a regular schedule for your practice and start small. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. As you begin to experience the benefits, you will likely feel motivated to dedicate more time to these practices. Another challenge you may encounter is feeling overwhelmed by emotional triggers. Even as you develop greater emotional stability, certain situations or people may still push your buttons. When this happens, remember to use the grounding techniques we discussed earlier. Taking a moment to reconnect with your senses or focus on your breath can help you regain your composure and approach the situation with a clearer mind. As we conclude this exploration of the calm mindset, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. By engaging with these concepts and considering how they apply to your life, you have taken an important step toward greater emotional stability and clearer thinking. Remember, developing a calm mindset is a journey, not a destination. It is a skill that you will continue to refine and strengthen throughout your life. Each time you face a challenge with composure and clarity, you achieve a victory worth celebrating. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the realm of critical thinking, exploring how this essential skill intertwines with the calm mindset you are developing. You will discover powerful techniques for analyzing complex situations and making sound decisions, even when the stakes are high. But for now, as you close this chapter, take a deep breath and savor the sense of possibility that lies ahead. The path to mastering your mind is unfolding before you, filled with insights and transformations yet to be revealed. Chapter 3: Embracing Critical Thinking. As we venture into the realm of critical thinking, envision yourself as an explorer navigating an uncharted territory. This landscape is filled with ideas, information, and arguments, some true, some false, and many somewhere in between. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to traverse this complex terrain with skill and discernment, uncovering truths and challenging misconceptions along the way. At its core, critical thinking is a way of engaging with the world around you, an approach infused with curiosity, skepticism, and a commitment to uncovering the truth. It invites you to peel back the layers of your assumptions and biases, questioning what you think you know, and striving to see things as they truly are. In our increasingly complicated world, the ability to think critically is more important than ever. We are bombarded with information from countless sources, each vying for our attention, often attempting to sway our beliefs without solid grounding. Without the tools of critical thinking, it is all too easy to be swayed by persuasive rhetoric, misleading statistics, or our own preconceived notions. Consider the last time you encountered a controversial topic. Perhaps it was a debate on social media, a news article, or a conversation at a gathering. Did you find yourself taking a stance based on emotion or preconceived ideas? This is where critical thinking becomes essential, especially when the stakes are high. When we find ourselves in difficult situations, our ability to analyze objectively and make sound judgments can make all the difference. Critical thinking enables you to cut through the noise, focusing on what is truly important. It is not merely about thinking logically. It involves a comprehensive approach to analyzing information, questioning assumptions, and making well-informed decisions. As we embark on this exploration, we will uncover the core principles of critical thinking, equipping you with the tools to navigate even the most intricate problems. One of the first steps in cultivating critical thinking is to challenge your own beliefs. Take a moment to reflect on a belief you hold strongly. It could be related to politics, social issues, or even a personal conviction. Now ask yourself, why do I believe this? What evidence supports this belief? Are there alternative explanations I haven't considered? This process of questioning your assumptions is at the heart of critical thinking. It encourages you to explore different perspectives and recognize that your viewpoint is not the only one. As we delve deeper, we must also examine how we approach new information. A critical thinker doesn't simply accept or reject claims outright. Instead, they engage with the information presented. When encountering a new argument, ask yourself, what evidence supports this claim? Who is making this argument and what might their motivations be? Are there other perspectives I should consider? This level of scrutiny fosters a habit of healthy skepticism, empowering you to make more informed decisions. In our information-rich world, distinguishing between facts and opinions is essential for clear thinking and sound decision-making. A fact can be objectively verified, while an opinion is a subjective belief or judgment. Developing the ability to quickly identify which is which can help you navigate complex arguments and make more informed judgments. For example, the statement, "The Earth orbits the Sun," is a fact that can be substantiated through scientific observation. Conversely, the statement, "Summer is the best season," is an opinion, regardless of how passionately someone may hold it. Recognizing this distinction is crucial in honing your critical thinking skills. As we continue our exploration of critical thinking, we will encounter the exciting and challenging world of logical reasoning and analysis. Logical reasoning is about constructing and evaluating arguments, identifying fallacies, and drawing valid conclusions from available evidence. One powerful tool in the critical thinker's arsenal is the ability to recognize and evaluate different types of arguments. For instance, deductive arguments aim to prove their conclusions with certainty, while inductive arguments provide support for probable conclusions. Understanding the structure of these arguments helps you assess their strength and validity. Another crucial skill is the ability to identify logical fallacies, errors in reasoning that can make an argument seem stronger than it actually is. Familiarize yourself with common fallacies, such as ad hominem attacks, which target the person making the argument rather than the argument itself, or false dichotomies, which present only two options when more exist. By learning to spot these fallacies, you can strengthen your ability to analyze information critically, allowing you to see through misleading arguments that may cloud your judgment. But how do you put all of this into practice? Like any skill, critical thinking improves with consistent practice. One effective exercise is to analyze news articles for bias. Choose an article on a controversial topic and read it carefully. Ask yourself, what facts are presented? What opinions are expressed? Are there any logical fallacies in the arguments? What information might be missing? Engaging with content in this way sharpens your ability to distinguish between fact and opinion and helps you identify potential biases. Logical puzzles and games can also be enjoyable ways to hone your critical thinking skills. Engage in activities like Sudoku, chess, or logic grid puzzles. These games challenge you to think systematically, consider multiple possibilities, and draw logical conclusions, all key components of critical thinking. As you practice, you'll find that your analytical skills will strengthen, enabling you to approach problems with greater confidence. So, what outcomes can you expect as you embark on this journey of developing your critical thinking skills? At a fundamental level, you will likely experience improved analytical abilities. You will become more adept at breaking down complex problems, evaluating evidence, and drawing logical conclusions. With continued practice, you may find that you have an enhanced capacity to identify biases in yourself and in the information you encounter. This awareness can be truly eye-opening as you start to recognize patterns of thought and argument that you may have previously overlooked. For those who genuinely dedicate themselves to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of logical reasoning. This does not mean you will never make a mistake in your thinking. We are all human, after all. However, it does mean you will have a powerful set of tools at your disposal for navigating complex intellectual terrain and making sound judgments. Of course, the path to developing strong critical thinking skills is not always smooth. You may encounter challenges along the way, and it's essential to be prepared for these obstacles. One common issue is struggling to identify biases, particularly your own. We all have blind spots, and confronting our preconceptions can be uncomfortable. If you find yourself struggling in this area, expose yourself to diverse sources of information and viewpoints. Engaging with perspectives different from your own can help highlight your biases and broaden your understanding. Another challenge may arise when dealing with logical reasoning, especially with complex arguments or unfamiliar topics. If you find it difficult to follow or construct logical arguments, consider using structured frameworks to break down the problem. Techniques like argument mapping can help visualize the structure of an argument, making it easier to identify its strengths and weaknesses. Remember, developing critical thinking skills is a journey, not a destination. It is a practice you will continue to refine throughout your life. Each time you question an assumption, evaluate an argument, or draw a logical conclusion, you are strengthening these crucial skills. As we conclude this exploration of critical thinking, take a moment to reflect on the power of this skill. By developing your ability to think critically, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can serve you in every aspect of your life, whether it's making personal decisions, understanding complex global issues, or navigating the myriad challenges that arise daily. In the next chapter, we will delve into a realm that often challenges even the most skilled critical thinkers: the influence of our emotions on our thinking processes. We will discover strategies for maintaining our logical footing even when our feelings run high. But for now, as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden influences might be shaping your thoughts and decisions at this very moment? The answer may surprise you. Chapter 4. Navigating Emotional Triggers. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your heart races, your palms sweat, and your mind seems to cloud over? Perhaps you've experienced a moment where logic seems to fly out the window, replaced by a surge of overwhelming feelings. If so, you have encountered what we will explore in this chapter: emotional triggers. These powerful catalysts of our inner world can shape our decisions, actions, and even our perception of reality in ways we might not fully realize. They are like hidden strings, pulling us in directions we may not consciously choose. Imagine for a moment standing at the edge of a precipice, looking down into a turbulent sea of emotions. Each wave represents a different emotional trigger: fear, anger, excitement, or anxiety. When these waves crash over you, it can feel as though you are at the mercy of their force, struggling to keep your head above water. Yet what if we could learn to recognize these waves, understand their origins, and even gain some control over how they influence us? This is where the art of emotional awareness comes into play. Emotional awareness is a skill that can transform the way we navigate difficult situations, enhancing our ability to think critically even when our emotions run high. It allows us to step back from the chaos and observe our emotional responses with a sense of clarity. By cultivating this awareness, we create an internal early warning system that alerts us when our emotions threaten to take the wheel. But why is emotional awareness so crucial, particularly in decision-making? Imagine you are faced with a high-stakes decision. The pressure is on, and the consequences of your choice could be significant. In such moments, our emotions can act like a thick fog, obscuring our view of the facts and clouding our judgment. We may find ourselves making impulsive decisions based on fear, anger, or excitement, rather than carefully considering all aspects of the situation. This is where emotional awareness becomes your ally. By recognizing when you are being influenced by your emotions, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and create space for more rational thought. It's like having a flashlight in that fog, illuminating the path ahead and enabling you to navigate through the confusion. The journey to developing emotional awareness begins with identifying the emotional influences that shape your thoughts and decisions. These influences can often be subtle, operating below the level of conscious awareness. They are like underground currents, silently shaping the landscape of your mind. One of the most powerful of these influences is what we call emotional triggers. These triggers are situations, words, or even memories that provoke a strong emotional response within us. They are the hot buttons that, when pressed, can send us into a tailspin of intense feelings. Common emotional triggers in decision-making might include feeling criticized or judged, the fear of failure or success, feeling overwhelmed or out of control, or perceived threats to our status or relationships. Each person's triggers are unique, shaped by their individual experiences and personality. The key to managing these triggers lies in recognizing them. This requires a level of self-awareness that many of us aren't accustomed to practicing. It involves paying close attention to our emotional responses, noticing patterns in what sets us off, and being honest with ourselves about our vulnerabilities. One effective way to develop this awareness is through mindfulness practices. By cultivating the habit of observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we can begin to notice our emotional reactions as they arise. It's like becoming a detective of our own inner world, curiously observing our responses to different situations. As you become more adept at recognizing your emotional responses, the next challenge is learning to manage them effectively. This does not mean suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about developing the ability to experience your emotions without being completely overtaken by them. One powerful technique for managing emotions is what we might call emotional distancing. This involves creating a mental space between yourself and your emotions. Instead of saying, "I am angry," you might say, "I notice that I'm feeling anger." This subtle shift in language helps you see your emotions as temporary experiences rather than defining characteristics. Another useful approach is the practice of reframing. Reframing involves looking at a situation from different perspectives to change its emotional impact. For instance, if you feel anxious about a challenging task, you might reframe it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. These techniques can help you separate your emotions from your logical thinking, allowing you to make decisions with greater clarity and objectivity. It's akin to stepping back and observing a situation from a higher vantage point, seeing all the pieces of the puzzle rather than getting caught up in one small part. However, like any skill, managing emotional triggers requires practice. One effective exercise is journaling about your emotional responses to different situations. By writing down what triggered you, how you felt, and how you reacted, you can start to see patterns in your emotional responses over time. This practice can lead to greater self-awareness and control over your reactions. Another valuable technique is role-playing scenarios that typically trigger strong emotions. By simulating challenging situations in a safe environment, you can practice recognizing and managing your emotional responses. It's like a fire drill for your emotions, helping you prepare for real-life challenges with confidence and resilience. As you embark on this journey of emotional awareness, you might wonder what kind of results you can expect. At a basic level, you are likely to experience increased emotional awareness. You will become more attuned to your feelings and better able to recognize when you are being influenced by your emotions. With continued practice, you may find that you have improved emotional regulation. This means you will be better equipped to manage your emotional responses, staying calm and clear-headed even in challenging situations. You might notice that you are less likely to be thrown off balance by unexpected events or difficult interactions. For those who truly dedicate themselves to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of emotional detachment in decision-making. This doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling. Rather, it's about being able to experience your emotions fully while still maintaining the ability to think and act rationally. This powerful state allows for both emotional richness and clear logical thinking, enabling you to navigate life's complexities with confidence. Of course, the path to developing strong emotional awareness and management skills isn't always smooth. You may encounter challenges along the way, and it's important to be prepared for these obstacles. One common issue is difficulty recognizing emotional triggers. Our emotional responses can be so quick and automatic that we might not even realize we've been triggered. If you find yourself struggling in this area, Try keeping a detailed emotional log. Record not just what you feel, but also the situations that preceded the emotion, any physical sensations you experienced, and your subsequent thoughts and actions. Over time, this detailed record can help you identify patterns and recognize your triggers more easily. Another challenge you might face is difficulty in regulating your emotions once they've been triggered. Even when we recognize that we're having an emotional response, it can be hard to shift out of that state. If you find yourself struggling with emotional regulation, remember to return to the basics. Practice mindfulness and use grounding techniques. Something as simple as taking a few deep breaths or focusing on your physical sensations can help bring you back to a more balanced state. Remember, developing emotional awareness and management skills is a journey, not a destination. Each time you recognize an emotional trigger, each moment you are able to pause and choose your response rather than reacting automatically, you are strengthening these crucial skills. As we conclude this exploration of emotional triggers, take a moment to reflect on the power of this awareness. By developing your ability to recognize and manage your emotional responses, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can serve you in every aspect of your life. From making personal decisions to navigating complex professional situations, emotional awareness will empower you to approach challenges with clarity and confidence. In the next chapter, we will zoom out to look at the bigger picture. We will explore how to analyze complex situations, breaking them down into manageable parts. But as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden patterns might be lurking in the landscape of your mind, shaping your perceptions in ways you have yet to discover? The journey ahead promises to reveal insights that could change not only the way you see the world around you, but also your own inner world as well. Chapter 5. Mastering Situation Analysis. Picture yourself standing before a vast, intricate tapestry. At first glance, it appears overwhelming, a riot of colors, patterns, and shapes that seem to defy comprehension. Yet as you step closer and begin to examine it piece by piece, a picture starts to emerge. The chaos resolves into order, and what once seemed incomprehensible becomes clear. This is the essence of what we will explore in this chapter. The art of situation analysis. In life, we often face complex situations that can feel like a tangled web, challenging our ability to make sense of them. Whether it's a challenging project at work, a personal dilemma with no clear solution, or a decision that carries significant consequences, it's easy to become overwhelmed and see the situation as a single, daunting entity. This is where the power of situation analysis comes into play. By learning to break down complex scenarios into their component parts, you gain a comprehensive understanding of the problem at hand. Imagine you are tasked with leading a project that involves multiple stakeholders, competing interests, and a tight deadline. The pressure mounts as you try to juggle the expectations of your team while navigating the intricate dynamics at play. In moments like this, being able to clearly see each element of the situation empowers you to make informed decisions. When you can identify the various components and how they interrelate, you gain the confidence to act decisively. So, how do we develop this crucial skill of situation analysis? The journey begins with effective information gathering. It's not just about collecting facts. It's about knowing what information is relevant, where to find it, and how to organize it in a way that illuminates rather than obscures. One powerful framework for gathering information is the 5W1H method: who, what, when, where, why, and how. By systematically addressing each of these questions, you can build a comprehensive picture of the situation you're facing. Who are the key players involved? What exactly is happening? When did it start? And what is the timeline? Where is this taking place? And what is the broader context? Why is this happening? And what are the underlying causes? How is the situation unfolding? And what processes are at work? By digging deep into these questions, you can uncover vital insights that will inform your understanding. However, gathering information is only the first step. The real skill lies in evaluating the evidence and understanding its context. This involves questioning the reliability of your sources, considering potential biases, and looking for gaps in your knowledge. Developing a critical eye that can distinguish between solid facts, reasonable assumptions, and mere speculation is essential. Context is particularly crucial. No situation exists in isolation. There are always broader factors at play: economic conditions, social trends, historical precedents, and cultural norms, all of which can influence the situation you are analyzing. By considering these contextual factors, you can gain a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the problem at hand. As we delve deeper into the art of situation analysis, we encounter the need for logical approaches to problem breakdown. This is where we start to see the true power of systematic thinking. By applying structured methods to your analysis, you can tackle even the most complex problems with clarity and precision. One effective approach is the divide and conquer method. This involves breaking down a complex problem into smaller, more manageable subproblems. Each of these can then be analyzed separately before being recombined to form a comprehensive understanding of the whole. Another powerful technique is the use of problem trees. This method entails identifying the core problem and then mapping out its causes and effects. The result is a visual representation that clearly shows the relationships between different aspects of the situation. It's like creating a map of the problem landscape, allowing you to see paths and connections that might otherwise remain hidden. But how do we put all of this into practice? One effective exercise is to analyze hypothetical scenarios. By working through complex fictional situations, you can hone your analytical skills without the pressure of real-world consequences. This allows you to experiment with different approaches and learn from your mistakes in a safe environment. Another valuable practice is creating mind maps for complex issues. This involves visually representing the various elements of a situation and the connections between them. Start with the central issue in the middle of a blank page, then branch out with related topics, subtopics, and connections. This technique can help reveal patterns and relationships that might not be apparent in a linear analysis. As you embark on this journey of developing your situation analysis skills, you may wonder what outcomes you can expect. At a basic level, you are likely to see improved problem understanding. You will become more adept at recognizing the different facets of a situation and how they interrelate. With continued practice, you may find that you have enhanced analytical skills. You will approach complex situations with greater confidence, knowing that you have the tools to break them down and understand them thoroughly. You might also notice that you are able to see connections and patterns that others miss, giving you valuable insights in both personal and professional contexts. For those who truly dedicate themselves to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of comprehensive situation analysis. This doesn't mean you will always have all the answers. The world is too complex for that. But it does mean you will possess a powerful set of tools for approaching any situation, no matter how intricate or challenging. Of course, the path to developing strong situation analysis skills isn't always smooth. You may encounter challenges along the way, and it's essential to be prepared for these obstacles. One common issue is overlooking key information. In your eagerness to understand a situation, you might rush through your analysis and miss crucial details. If you find yourself struggling with this, try using checklists and structured frameworks to ensure you are considering all relevant aspects of the situation. The 5W1H method can serve as a great starting point. Another challenge you might face is feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of certain situations. When confronted with particularly intricate problems, it's easy to feel lost in the details. If you find yourself in this position, remember the divide and conquer approach. Break the problem down into smaller, more manageable parts. Analyze each part separately, and then gradually build up to a comprehensive understanding of the whole. Developing situation analysis skills is a journey, not a destination. It is a practice that you will continue to refine throughout your life. Each time you break down a complex problem, each moment you gain a new insight through systematic analysis, you are strengthening these crucial skills. As we conclude this exploration of situation analysis, take a moment to reflect on the power of this skill. By developing your ability to break down and understand complex situations, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can serve you in every aspect of your life, from making personal decisions to tackling professional challenges. In the next chapter, We will build on these analytical skills to explore the art of problem solving. We'll delve into strategies for not just understanding situations, but actively shaping them to achieve your goals. But as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden connections might be waiting to be discovered in the situations you face every day? The tools you've gained here are just the beginning. The real adventure lies in applying them to the rich, complex tapestry of your own life. Chapter 6. Developing problem-solving skills. Imagine standing at the foot of a mountain, your goal gleaming at the summit, but the path to the top isn't clear. Obstacles litter the landscape, and the terrain is unfamiliar. How do you begin your ascent? This scenario mirrors the challenges we often face in life, where our objectives are clear, but the route to achieving them is anything but straightforward. Welcome to the world of problem solving, a realm where challenges transform into opportunities and obstacles become stepping stones to success. As we embark on this exploration, it's essential to understand that effective problem solving is not merely an innate talent. It is a skill that can be cultivated and refined, combining creativity, logic, and a structured approach to navigate even the most complex challenges. This powerful tool can transform the way you approach difficulties, turning seemingly insurmountable problems into conquerable challenges. Think back to a significant challenge you faced recently. Perhaps it was a project that seemed impossible to complete, a conflict that appeared unresolvable, or a decision with no clear right answer. In such moments, the ability to solve problems effectively can be the difference between success and failure, progress and stagnation. Problem-solving skills facilitate the effective resolution of challenges, providing you with a roadmap when the way forward is unclear. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for your mind, equipped with tools to tackle any obstacle you might encounter. But what does it take to develop these crucial skills? The journey begins with understanding structured problem-solving techniques. These systematic approaches guide you through the process of identifying problems, brainstorming solutions, and implementing effective strategies. One powerful technique is the 5 whys method. This involves asking why repeatedly to dig deeper into the root cause of a problem. For example, if you're consistently late for work, you might start by asking yourself, why am I late? The answer might be, because I oversleep. You can then follow up with another why. Why do I oversleep? And continue this line of questioning until you uncover the underlying issues and can address them directly. Another effective approach is the ideal problem-solving model. This framework breaks down the problem-solving process into 5 clear steps. Identify the problem, define the context, explore possible strategies, act on the best solution, and look back and learn from the experience. This structured method ensures you consider all aspects of the problem while providing a learning opportunity for future challenges. Identifying problems is only half the battle. The real challenge often lies in generating effective solutions. This is where brainstorming comes into play. Brainstorming is a technique that encourages the free flow of ideas, allowing you to generate a wide range of potential solutions without immediately judging their feasibility. When brainstorming, create an environment that fosters creativity. Suspend judgment, encourage wild ideas, and focus on quantity over quality. Initially, you never know which seemingly crazy idea might lead to a breakthrough solution. Once you've generated a pool of potential solutions, the next step is evaluation and implementation. This involves critically assessing each option, considering its potential effectiveness, feasibility, and consequences. It's about finding the sweet spot between innovation and practicality. Implementation is where many problem-solving efforts falter. It's one thing to come up with a great idea. It's another to put it into practice effectively. This is where detailed action plans come in handy. Break down your chosen solution into specific, actionable steps. Assign responsibilities, set deadlines, and establish metrics to measure success. As we delve deeper into the art of problem solving, we must also recognize the fascinating interplay between creativity and methodical thinking. These 2 modes of thought may seem at odds with each other, but in reality, they are 2 sides of the same coin when it comes to effective problem solving. Creativity allows you to generate novel ideas, and see connections that others might miss. It's about thinking laterally, making unexpected associations, and challenging assumptions. Methodical thinking, on the other hand, provides the structure and rigor needed to turn those creative ideas into practical solutions. The key is to find a balance between these two approaches. Start with a creative brainstorming session to generate a wide range of ideas, and then switch to a more methodical approach to evaluate and refine those ideas. This combination can lead to solutions that are both innovative and effective. So how do you put all of this into practice? One effective exercise is to engage in group brainstorming sessions focused on hypothetical problems. This allows you to practice generating ideas in a collaborative environment, exposing you to diverse perspectives and approaches. Another valuable practice is developing action plans for personal challenges. Choose a problem you're currently facing and apply the structured problem-solving techniques we've discussed. Identify the root cause, brainstorm potential solutions, evaluate your options, and create a detailed plan for implementing your chosen solution. As you embark on this journey of developing your problem-solving skills, you may wonder what outcomes you can expect. At a basic level, you are likely to see improved problem-solving abilities. You will become more adept at breaking down complex issues, generating creative solutions, and implementing effective strategies. With continued practice, you may find that you have enhanced creativity and innovation. You will be able to approach problems from multiple angles, seeing possibilities that others might miss. This can be a significant advantage in both personal and professional contexts, allowing you to stand out as a creative problem solver. For those who truly dedicate themselves to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of structured problem solving. This does not mean you will never encounter a problem you cannot solve. The world is too complex for that. However, it does mean you will possess a powerful set of tools and techniques to approach any challenge with confidence and skill. Of course, the path to developing strong problem-solving skills isn't always smooth. You may encounter challenges along the way, and it's important to be prepared for these obstacles. One common issue is difficulty generating solutions. When faced with a particularly tough problem, you might find your mind going blank. If you struggle with this, try using creative thinking techniques like mind mapping, random word association, or even role-playing. These can help shake loose new ideas and perspectives. Another challenge you might face is difficulty in implementing solutions. It's one thing to come up with a great idea. It's another to put it into practice effectively. If you find yourself struggling with implementation, focus on developing detailed action plans. Break your solution down into small, manageable steps. Set clear deadlines and milestones, and don't hesitate to adjust your plan as you go along. Remember, developing problem-solving skills is a journey, not a destination. It is a practice you will continue to refine throughout your life. Each problem you solve, each challenge you overcome, is an opportunity to strengthen these crucial skills. As we conclude this exploration of problem-solving, take a moment to reflect on the power of this skill. By developing your ability to tackle challenges systematically and creatively, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can serve you in every aspect of your life, from personal growth to professional success. In the next chapter, we will explore how to apply these problem-solving skills under pressure. We'll delve into strategies for maintaining clear thinking and making sound decisions, even when the stakes are high and time is short. But as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden potential might be unlocked within you as you master the art of problem solving? The skills you've gained here are just the beginning. The real test lies in applying them to the unpredictable, high-stakes situations that life inevitably brings. Chapter 7. Decision-making under pressure. Imagine yourself in the cockpit of a plane, alarms blaring, instruments flashing, and mere seconds to make a decision that could affect the lives of hundreds. While this scenario may seem extreme, it illustrates the essence of what we will explore in this chapter, the art of making smart decisions quickly when the stakes are high and time is short. In our fast-paced world, the ability to make sound choices under pressure is increasingly valuable, and developing this skill can profoundly impact your life. The pressure of imminent deadlines and high-stakes situations often leads to hasty decisions driven by anxiety and fear. Picture this. You're in a crucial meeting where a significant investment is on the line, or you're faced with an urgent problem at work that demands immediate attention. In these moments, the tendency is often to rush into decisions without fully considering the consequences, leading to errors in judgment that you might later regret. But what if you could learn to make quick yet informed decisions even when the clock is ticking? At the heart of effective decision-making under pressure lies a delicate balance between speed and thoughtfulness. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can act swiftly without sacrificing careful consideration. One powerful approach to achieving this balance is the 2-minute rule. When confronted with a high-pressure decision, give yourself 2 minutes to gather essential information, consider your options, and make a choice. This time limit forces you to focus on what's truly important while preventing the paralysis that can come from overthinking. Another effective strategy involves using mental models or heuristics, simplified frameworks for understanding complex situations quickly. For example, the 80-20 rule suggests that 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. By identifying and focusing on that crucial 20%, you can make informed decisions without getting bogged down in less important details. Gathering information is only part of the challenge. The real skill lies in prioritizing that information effectively. In high-pressure situations, you are often bombarded with data, and the ability to quickly separate the essential from the non-essential is critical. One technique for effective prioritization is the ICE method: impact, confidence, and ease. For each piece of information or potential action, assess its potential impact, your confidence in that assessment, and the ease of implementation. This allows you to concentrate on high-impact, high-confidence actions that can be executed quickly. As we dive deeper into the art of decision-making under pressure, we must acknowledge the critical need to avoid hasty conclusions. While speed is essential, it should never come at the cost of accuracy. Jumping to conclusions without adequate consideration can lead to costly mistakes. One effective technique for enhancing decision accuracy under stress is the pre-mortem exercise. Before finalizing a decision, take a moment to imagine that your choice led to failure. What went wrong? This brief mental exercise can help you identify potential pitfalls and adjust your decision accordingly. Another powerful approach is the use of if-then planning. By anticipating potential scenarios and deciding in advance how you will respond, you can make quicker, more accurate decisions when those situations arise. It's akin to creating a mental playbook for high-pressure situations. For instance, if you anticipate facing a challenging conversation with a colleague, you might decide that if they become defensive, then you will take a deep breath and respond with empathy rather than frustration. This proactive approach prepares you to navigate the complexities of human interaction with grace and confidence. Putting all of this into practice requires intentional exercises. Engage in timed decision-making drills. Set up hypothetical scenarios with time limits and practice making decisions under pressure. Start with longer time frames, gradually reducing them as you become more comfortable with the process. Another valuable practice is prioritization exercises. Present yourself with a complex situation and a list of potential actions or pieces of information. Practice quickly prioritizing these elements using techniques like the ICE method. This will help you develop the mental agility needed for real-world, high-pressure situations. As you embark on this journey of mastering decision-making under pressure, you may wonder what outcomes you can expect. At a basic level, you are likely to see improved decision-making speed. You will become more comfortable making choices quickly without feeling rushed or panicked. With continued practice, you may find that you have enhanced accuracy under pressure. You will be able to make swift decisions that are well considered and effective. This combination of speed and accuracy can be a significant advantage in both personal and professional contexts. For those who genuinely dedicate themselves to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of high-pressure decision-making. This does not mean you will never feel stress or uncertainty. Those are natural human responses. What it does mean is that you will have the tools and mental frameworks to navigate even the most challenging situations with confidence and skill. However, the path to developing strong decision-making skills under pressure is not without its challenges. One common issue is the tendency to make rushed decisions that lead to errors when the pressure is on. It's easy to act without fully considering the consequences. If you find yourself struggling with this, focus on practicing prioritization techniques. By quickly identifying what's most important, you can make faster decisions without sacrificing thoroughness. Another challenge you might encounter is managing the stress that comes with high-pressure situations. When we are stressed, our ability to think clearly and make sound decisions is impaired. If you find yourself overwhelmed by stress, try incorporating stress reduction strategies into your decision-making process. Deep breathing exercises, mindfulness techniques, or even brief moments of physical movement can help clear your mind and improve your decision-making capacity. Remember, developing the ability to make smart decisions under pressure is a journey, not a destination. It is a skill that you will continue to refine throughout your life. Each high-pressure situation you navigate, each quick decision you make, is an opportunity to strengthen these crucial abilities. As we conclude this exploration of decision-making under pressure, take a moment to reflect on the power of this skill. By developing your ability to make smart choices quickly in stressful situations, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can serve you in every aspect of your life, from handling emergencies to seizing fleeting opportunities. In the next chapter, we will explore how to future-proof your thinking. We will delve into strategies for anticipating challenges, adapting to change, and making decisions that stand the test of time. But as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden strengths might you discover within yourself when the pressure is on and every second counts? The skills you've gained here are just the beginning. The real adventure lies in applying them to the unpredictable, high-stakes situations that life inevitably brings. Chapter 8. Future-proofing your thinking. Imagine you're playing a game of chess. You make a brilliant move, capturing your opponent's queen, and for a moment, you feel triumphant. But in your excitement, you fail to notice that this move leaves your king exposed. 3 turns later, you find yourself in checkmate, wondering how victory slipped through your fingers so quickly. This scenario illustrates the essence of what we will explore in this chapter. The art of thinking not just for the immediate future, but for the long game. In a world that often demands quick decisions and instant gratification, the ability to think ahead and make choices that stand the test of time is increasingly valuable. So, what does it mean to future-proof your thinking? At its core, future-proofing is about developing a mindset and set of habits that enable you to make decisions today that will serve you well tomorrow, next year, and even decades from now. Consider the times you've made decisions that seemed right in the moment, only to regret them later when unforeseen consequences emerged. The ability to think ahead and consider the long-term implications of your choices can mean the difference between temporary relief and lasting success. By honing this skill, you can ensure that your decisions align with your broader objectives, promoting sustainable growth in your personal and professional life. The first step in cultivating future-proof thinking is to align your short-term decisions with your long-term goals. It's about creating a bridge between the present and the future, ensuring that each step you take today is moving you in the direction you want to go tomorrow. One powerful approach to developing this mindset is the future self exercise. Take a moment to envision yourself 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. What kind of person do you want to be? What achievements do you want to have under your belt? By regularly connecting with this vision of your future self, you can make decisions today that align with those long-term aspirations. Another effective strategy for future-proof thinking is the use of decision trees. When faced with a choice, map out the potential consequences of each option, not just in the immediate future, but in the months and years to come. This visual representation helps you see beyond the immediate effects of your decisions and consider their long-term implications. It allows you to weigh your options thoughtfully, revealing paths that may lead to greater success or, conversely, to unforeseen pitfalls. However, developing long-term thinking habits is only part of the challenge. The real skill lies in building habits for sustainable success. This involves creating routines and practices that consistently reinforce your long-term objectives. One technique for building these habits is the tiny habits method. Instead of attempting to make dramatic changes overnight, focus on small, manageable actions that you can consistently perform over time. These tiny habits can lead to significant shifts in your thinking and behavior, setting you on a path toward your long-term goals. As we delve deeper into the art of future-proof thinking, we encounter the profound impact of forward thinking on personal growth. By consistently considering the long-term implications of your choices, you open yourself up to continuous improvement and adaptation. One effective approach for fostering continual improvement is the practice of regular self-reflection. Set aside time each week or month to review your progress toward your long-term goals. What's working well? What needs adjustment? This ongoing process of evaluation and adaptation is key to staying on track with your broader objectives. Scenario planning is another powerful tool in your future-proof thinking arsenal. Regularly imagine different possible futures and consider how you would navigate them. This mental exercise cultivates the flexibility and adaptability needed to thrive in an uncertain world. For example, you might envision a future where your industry undergoes significant changes due to technological advancements. By anticipating these shifts and preparing for various scenarios, you position yourself to seize opportunities that others may overlook. So how do we put all of this into practice? Engage in goal-setting workshops where you clearly articulate your long-term goals and break them down into medium-term objectives and short-term actions. This creates a roadmap that connects your daily decisions to your ultimate aspirations. Additionally, take time to assess significant decisions you're currently facing. Map out the potential consequences of each option over the next 5 or 10 years. Consider different scenarios and how they might unfold. This deliberate reflection can lead to more informed choices that align with your long-term vision. As you embark on this journey of mastering future-proof thinking, you might wonder what outcomes you can expect. At a basic level, you are likely to see improved alignment between your actions and goals. You will become more adept at making decisions that consistently move you toward your long-term objectives. With continued practice, you may find that you have enhanced strategic thinking abilities. You will be better equipped to anticipate challenges and opportunities, positioning yourself for success in both personal and professional realms. For those who genuinely commit to this practice, the ultimate outcome is mastery of future-proof decision-making. This does not mean you will be able to predict the future with certainty. The world is too complex for that. What it does mean is that you will possess the tools and mental frameworks to make choices that are robust and adaptable, capable of standing the test of time. Of course, the path to developing strong future-proof thinking skills isn't always smooth. You may encounter challenges along the way, and it's crucial to be prepared for these obstacles. One common issue is allowing short-term focus to overshadow long-term goals. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of your broader objectives. If you find yourself struggling with this, make it a habit to regularly review your long-term goals. Consider setting reminders or creating visual representations of your objectives to keep them at the forefront of your mind. Another challenge you might face is difficulty adapting to change. Even with the best long-term planning, the future often unfolds in unexpected ways. If you find yourself struggling to adjust your plans in the face of new circumstances, focus on developing flexibility and practicing scenario planning. Regularly imagine different possible futures and how you might navigate them. This can help you cultivate the mental agility needed to thrive in an uncertain world. Remember, developing future-proof thinking skills is a journey, not a destination. It's an ability that you will continue to refine throughout your life. Each decision you make with an eye to the future, each long-term goal you set and pursue, is an opportunity to strengthen these crucial skills. As we conclude this exploration of future-proof thinking, take a moment to reflect on the power of this skill. By developing your ability to make decisions today that will serve you well tomorrow and beyond, you are equipping yourself with a tool that can shape the course of your life in profound ways. In the next chapter, we will bring together all the skills and strategies we've explored throughout this book. We will look at how to integrate these various aspects of critical thinking into a cohesive approach that can serve you in any situation. But as you close this chapter, consider this. What hidden possibilities might unfold in your life as you master the art of future-proof thinking? The skills you've gained here are just the beginning. The real adventure lies in applying them to shape a future that is even brighter than you can currently imagine. Chapter 9. Thinking Ahead. As we reach the final chapter of our journey together, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. You have traveled through the landscapes of calmness, critical thinking, emotional awareness, situation analysis, problem solving, and decision-making under pressure. Each chapter has equipped you with a powerful set of tools that can transform the way you navigate life's challenges. Yet, this is not the end of your journey. Rather, it is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter where you possess the skills and mindset to face any challenge with confidence and clarity. Let's take a moment to consider how what you have learned in this book can empower you. The skills you've developed are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that can enhance every aspect of your life. One of the most significant ways these skills empower you is by boosting your confidence in decision-making. Think about how you approach difficult decisions before reading this book. Perhaps you felt overwhelmed by the complexity of the situation or paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. Now, armed with techniques for breaking down complex problems, evaluating evidence objectively, and considering long-term implications, you can approach decisions with newfound assurance. This enhanced confidence does not mean you will never feel uncertain or anxious when facing a tough choice. What it means is that you now have a structured approach to work through that uncertainty, to analyze the situation logically, and to make decisions based on sound reasoning rather than impulse or emotion. This shift in mindset can be a game changer in both your personal and professional life. Moreover, the skills you've developed contribute to greater resilience when facing challenges. Life will always throw unexpected obstacles your way, but you now possess the tools to approach these challenges with a calm mind and a strategic outlook. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by difficulties, you can view them as opportunities to apply your critical thinking skills and grow stronger in the process. The impact of these skills extends beyond your individual decision-making and problem-solving abilities. One of the most profound ways in which critical thinking can transform your life is through its effect on your relationships. By enhancing your ability to communicate clearly and understand others' perspectives, these skills can lead to stronger, more meaningful connections with the people around you. Consider how the ability to analyze situations objectively and consider multiple viewpoints can improve your communication. Instead of reacting emotionally to disagreements, you can approach conflicts with a calm, logical mindset. You can listen actively to others' perspectives, evaluate their arguments fairly, and express your own views clearly and persuasively. Furthermore, the combination of empathy and logic that critical thinking fosters allows for deeper understanding in your relationships. By considering not just what people say, but why they might be saying it, their motivations, fears, and aspirations, you can develop a more nuanced understanding of others. This empathetic approach, combined with logical analysis, enables you to navigate complex interpersonal situations with grace and wisdom. As you continue to apply these skills in your daily life, you will likely find that you can achieve things that once seemed out of reach. Complex situations that might have previously left you feeling overwhelmed can now be navigated with relative ease. By breaking down these situations into manageable parts, analyzing them objectively, and approaching them with a calm mindset, you can find clarity even in the most challenging circumstances. Moreover, you will be able to make informed decisions with confidence, even when the stakes are high and time is short. The combination of quick thinking strategies and a long-term perspective you've developed allows you to make choices that are both timely and well-considered. As you embrace the journey of continuous learning and growth, remember that the skills you have gained are just the beginning. The more you practice critical thinking and emotional regulation, the more these abilities will become second nature. Imagine a future where maintaining a calm mindset in stressful situations is as natural as breathing, where analyzing complex problems and making sound decisions is as intuitive as tying your shoelaces. This level of mastery is within your reach if you commit to ongoing practice and refinement of these skills. The ongoing practice of critical thinking and calmness will fuel your continuous personal and professional growth. As you apply these skills to new challenges and situations, you will continue to learn and evolve. Your capacity for handling complex problems will expand, your decision-making will become more nuanced, and your ability to navigate uncertainty will grow stronger. As we conclude this book, I want to leave you with a final thought, a vision of the future that you now have the power to create. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, looking back on this moment. You have consistently applied the skills you've learned, refining them through daily practice and real-world application. In this future, you are known as someone who remains calm and clear-headed, even in the most challenging situations. Your ability to analyze complex problems and make sound decisions has led to remarkable achievements in your personal and professional life. You have navigated difficult situations with grace, built stronger relationships through empathetic understanding and clear communication, and made choices that have positioned you for long-term success. Yet, more than these external achievements, you've experienced a profound internal transformation. You approach life with a sense of confidence and purpose, knowing that whatever challenges arise, you have the tools to face them. You've developed a deep trust in your judgment, balanced with the humility to continually learn and grow. This future is not a far-off dream. It's a reality that you can begin creating right now. With each decision you make and each challenge you face, you embark on the ongoing journey of critical thinking and calm decision-making, offering endless opportunities for growth and self-discovery. As you close this book, remember that the real adventure is just beginning. The world is full of complex challenges and exciting opportunities waiting for minds like yours to engage with them. Armed with the skills of critical thinking and the power of a calm mindset, you are ready to shape not just your own future, but also contribute to solving the significant problems facing our world. Even with these powerful tools at your disposal, you might wonder how to maintain that calm composure when life throws its most unexpected curveballs. What if there was a way to further enhance your ability to stay cool under pressure? The answer lies in mastering the art of non-reactivity, a skill that can elevate your critical thinking and decision-making to new heights. To truly unlock your potential and make the most of the skills you've learned, you'll want to explore the audiobook, The Power of Not Reacting: Genius Strategies to Stay Calm in Any Situation. This resource will guide you on your journey toward mastering the art of non-reactivity, helping you further enhance your ability to navigate life's complexities with poise and clarity. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. Embrace the skills you've acquired, and may they serve you well as you continue to grow and thrive in the ever-evolving tapestry of life. Explore the next audiobook. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.